Hi, Kylie here and welcome to my plan with me for April. So, just before we get started, this is our gorgeous girl Lily, who is the reason that this is a little bit late, and I'll explain a little bit. Unfortunately, after 13 years in our lives, we had to say goodbye to her last week. And yes, I'm only just holding it together saying that. But yeah, so that meant that my ability to create was a little bit off kilter. And yeah, just my time was spending my last couple of days with her, and Derek and I are devastated with the loss. So you're not going to get a hell of a lot of talking out of me in this video, but I just thought I would share with you all. So the theme for this month is night sky. As you can see here, yeah, I was planning on doing a pop-up. I have included at the end, because if you haven't been here before, pop-ups generally go at the end. I have included at the end just how catastrophically that has gone. As I said, yeah, grief is a funny thing to try to create through. And so, yeah, fortunately I did have some bits and pieces for this planned, so I didn't have to do all the creation. Otherwise, I think I would have had nothing for this month. It would have just been, here are some pages with dates on them. But yeah, so amenurosis, the half forlorn, half escapist ache of a train whistle howling in the distance at night, is what I chose as my word from the Obscure Book of Sorrows. I didn't even write it on the bottom of this page. So yeah, so that's the word that I've chosen and what I've put in here. So yeah, March has been a lot. The beginning of April has been a lot, and it will be a lot for a little while to come. We were very much fur parents, so yeah, there have been many, many tears shed in the last couple of weeks, which is why I'm probably going to stop talking to you quite soon and just put some music on for the rest of this, and just put a couple of captions into some bits and pieces for the things that you can see I was really struggling to focus around. And don't get me wrong, it was actually good that I was doing my bullet journal, because it sort of did give me something else to focus on that wasn't my grief. But yeah, obviously only a small part of my brain was able to do that, given that, as you'll see on the planets page, I just completely forgot a planet. Like, heaven forbid Neptune exists. But there you go. I did go back. I did realise. I went back and put it in because, yeah, it's like, okay, obviously I'm not all there. So, yeah, the actual title page is not a pop-up. You will see a little bit of that creation and destruction that's gone on, that basically required me to stick a black sheet of paper into the title area and just do a really simple bit. Like, fortunately, I could still use some of the components from the pop-up. I stuck them onto that page and just basically drew some stars and made my life really easy. So, yeah. This page is an aurora. For those of you who don't know, because I didn't when I moved to Tasmania, we have a southern aurora, and it's in many ways not as spectacular as the northern aurora. It's not as easy to see with the naked eye for the most part, but sometimes it is. And we can see it from our house, which is absolutely stunning. So when I was going to do the night sky, I decided I was going to put an aurora in there as well. And the colours we generally have the green more than anything, but when they're quite large, we get sort of like purpley red that goes up through there. So that's gorgeous. But yeah, I think I need to just not talk any longer. So thank you very much for being here and watching my plan with me. I hope you enjoy it, and I will be back at the end of April for May, which in all likelihood the theme is going to change from whatever I had it as to potentially being about Lily if I'm feeling solid enough to do that at that point in time. Otherwise, I might make that a little bit later in the year. But I do want to do 1 month in here that's a little bit of a commemorative Lily layout. So we'll see how that goes and what goes on. But yes, please hug your loved ones, particularly if they are four-legged and they are your fur children. And I hope you have a lovely April, and I will see you at the end of April for May. Thanks a lot. Bye. you.